Edochie, once again, she has been selected as part of those to grace Netflix. And not just that alone. I mean, she's part of this movie. Of course, this is not the first one, although she came into it suddenly. She came into it suddenly. Yes, suddenly. Yes, that is what some people might think. But this is a woman who has been around acting, and she had soaked in all of the details, the finer details. She had taken in the craft. It's more like someone who sits by a truck driver every day and you have a good head on your shoulder. You'll be able to pick up the basics. And after a while, having gone through a kind of a silent, or are we going to call it passive tutelage, you end up manifesting. And when people see you do what you do, they'll be like, look at her. Was she an actress before? When did she start? As if some of these people who are into this acting, as if they started acting from their mother's stomach. Anyway, right now, there is a new update, a good news that is running Edochie and Judy Austin mad. They are so crazy. They are so bitter. They are so bitter because May has been chosen to advertise a movie that is going to be on cinema. It's going to be it's going to be heard in different cinema, and of course Netflix. And we have alongside those that are advertising this, AY the comedian, you know who he is, Senator Dino Melaye, all of them together with Queen May. This is the relevance that Edochie wanted. This is the luminosity that Edochie wanted in life. He thought he had it all. This is a lesson that when you are up there, be mindful of your action, of your act. Do not think that you can never be dropped. Do not think that you can never fall. Do not think that you can never become inconsequential. Do not think that you can never be zero. Do not think that you can't fall from grace to grass. Always remember that there was a time. Every time you remember, every time you reflect on this, it will help you. It will stand as a form of caution to you. Yes, so that you will know how to behave. If not for pride, if not for wickedness, what will make a man announce polygamy and the birth of another child on social media without thorough discussion, serious discussion with that your significant other, that you are changing her life suddenly? Talking about suddenly, let's go back to the suddenly. So May Edochie got into this, and it shook Edochie a lot. I mean, this is what he wanted in life, and this is not happening. And all of a sudden, Mary is beginning to like perform. Like life is just beginning to be good for her. Like, come on, you know what I mean. Things are looking fresh and fresh for her. She's now acting. She's now being asked to come and advertise. Can you no? Just for you to advertise a movie, it means that your face is needed. It means that your voice is needed. It means that people want you to be part of it. And now it's not as if Mary is oh, some might be like, oh, what am I saying? It's not as if Mary is the best in what she does. I mean, this acting of a thing, not like she's better than that person. But when there is grace working for you, everything you do, in fact, people want you around. It's like you have this mirror's touch. Whatever you touch, there is a kind of magic around it. Not because you are the best of it. No, not because you are the best. We have people who have better talents I mean, people who have they can, when they come on a movie, they go. Edochie also has his own. He has that ability to use every part of his body to, and his voice also to to interpret a role. It does all of that too. But when grace leaves you, everything becomes struggle. You struggle, you carry, it's as if it's too heavy. That's what's happening to you, Edochie. But look at Mary. All of a sudden, politicians. I know that there can be a trap or a snare along the way. She's not stupid. Grace is working for her, and I hope also that she will not be like you, Edochie, that now I've come to the top. I'm being talked about everywhere. I am being celebrated everywhere. I'm being called for this movie role. I'm being called to advertise this. I'm being called for that. You know, I hope that she does not become prideful and begin to feel like, yes, everything is coming to me at my beck and call. And even things that I'm not calling for, they are coming forth. They are coming to me. I hope she does not come to that point, because human beings, we do come to that level and nobody is perfect. But I hope that she has that thing that I call caution, that thing that will, the thing you reflect. You always have to remember that your humble beginning. You always have to remember when things were so difficult. You have to remember the prayers you made, the fasting you made, the sacrifices you made, and the journey. And for those who have not gone through the process, there are people who have not gone through process. Maybe their father, their mother had done it for them. Maybe that's what's wrong with you, Edochie. But I don't want to base it on that, because we have people who have gone through process, but they allowed pride to take over them because they do not reflect. You have to always reflect. You have to look back to those years. So Mary also needs to look at it that way. And I hope and I wish for her that she does not fall along the way like Edochie. A lot of people want to associate with her. And Edochie is mad. Edochie is like, his head is running, Toby. Like, how come? Why is this so? Ooh, how dare? This is not supposed to be. Who is giving you this lady role? They're even asking her to come and advertise. Who is she? Is she as famous and important like I am? Well, Edochie, like I always say, it has happened. It has happened. What can you do about it? Nothing. You can do nothing about it. She has flown higher. She's no longer in that she's far above you and Judy Austin's wickedness in low places, not even in high places. She's far above this. So you guys are on your own.